Good morning, students. Today we will do chapter 20, the United Nations, which is short form is UN. So, open page number 104. In your book, you have page 104. This is the chapter, next one for your portion, okay? So, we have chapter, the lesson is the United Nations. That means an organization of different group is there. It helps to maintain peace and security in the world, that all the countries, those who are member here, should live in harmony and peace. Okay, it has at present 193 members nations. So in this organization, the name of the organization is United Nations. United means Sangathan, na? Together. So many nations together. How many nations are there? 193 nations together have an organization which works for the peace and security in the world. Where is it located? Its main headquarter is in New York. Main headquarter is in New York. India also is the member of United Nations, and we became the member of United Nations on October 30, 1945. Since then, we are the member of United Nations. Now, when and how it was formed? So that is your UN formation. At the end of the First World War, First World War was there when all the nations were fighting with each other. The leaders, that when the war ended, जब विश्व युद्ध प्रथम खत्म हुआ, so what happened? There was lot of destruction. So the leaders of the world, all the leaders of the world, all the important ministers, set up an international body called League of Nations. So they made a body, a group internationally, and that group of people from different nation, different leader was called as League of Nations. Its aim was to maintain peace in the world. So this group, which was formed after the First World War to maintain peace and harmony, so there is no more war in the world. The group was known, where the leaders of the world were there, League of Nations. Okay, but it proved this group of people, or this League of Nations organization, which was formed after the First World War, proved to be weak body and could not do much. So they couldn't fulfill all the objectives. They proved to be weak. They couldn't do the main aim to maintain peace and harmony. That's why there was again Second World War. So फिर से युद्ध हुआ, विश्व युद्ध. Okay, Second World War fought from 1939 to 1945. This war ended. In this war there was a lot of destruction, because here the atomic bombs were used. Atom bombs was used, atomic weapons were used. Now we know atom bomb was thrown on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan. So a lot of destruction was there. People, after the dispersal, or when the bomb was thrown, after many years also, the people were born sick and disabled. Okay, this was war more terrible and caused huge destruction. So this was very, very huge destructing war in Japan, where place Hiroshima and Nagasaki were destroyed by atom bomb, which caused a lot of destruction. And not only that day, many years after that also, people suffered bad health and many more things from the nuclear bomb which was used, or sorry, atomic bomb which was used here. The atom bomb killed about 3,20,000 people and left several million homeless. All the houses were destroyed and people, lot of people died. Okay. Again, at the end of this war, the world leader met and prepared the blueprint. Blueprint means a rough thing how we have to go about. Okay. Blueprint is a plan how you are going to work out. क्या क्या चीज़ करनी है, क्या नहीं करनी है, कैसे करना है, that is blueprint. Okay, again the leaders of the world met together and they made a plan, blueprint of United Nations, that we will have from different nations a member, but then we will discuss not to fight, to solve the matters peacefully. In June 1945, delegates from 51 nations met at San Francisco. Okay, so in June 1945, World War was going on that time. So in 45 only they met together, 51 members, that means 51 members of different countries came together at San Francisco and drafted a charter. Charter means a Ghoshana Patra. Okay, charter is a written statement of rights and beliefs and purpose. So charter is a written account where you're writing what are our belief, what are the things we have to do, what is the purpose of an organization, कि हमारा purpose क्या है, हमारा objective क्या है, जो हम United Nations बना रहे हैं, that the organization we are making, what will be its aim, what will be its objective, what will be its right, what is our belief, what is all that. Okay, that is in Hindi Ghoshana Patra. Okay, for the international peace. Thus the United Organization was born on June 1945. Okay, this much is clear. UN formation during the First World War. After that also a League of Nations was formed. That was that proved to be weak as again Second World War took place. During this time, many nations leaders came together. 51 members met together in San Francisco and they prepared a blueprint, or they made also a charter. Charter means a Ghoshana Patra, how to maintain internal peace or international peace. Okay. Now, what are the principles? What is the main aim or सिद्धांत क्या है यूनाइटेड नेशंस की? फर्स्ट, डिड यू अंडरस्टैंड अबाउट चार्टर? चार्टर इज अ घोषणा पत्र और अ रिटन स्टेटमेंट ऑफ राइट्स, एम्स, ऑब्जेक्टिव्स, पर्पस ऑफ एन ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. किसी भी संगठन का एक रिटन स्टेटमेंट कि हमें क्या क्या कैसे कैसे करना है, तभी हम उसके अकॉर्डिंग चलेंगे. ओके, नाउ प्रिंसिपल्स. थर्ड वन वी हैव, सॉरी सेकेंड वी हैव प्रिंसिपल्स. All members nations must respect each other's sovereignty and right. So all the members, all 193 members of different countries, all the members have to respect each country. And its sovereignty means the country has power to have its own government. Now India is a sovereign. Sovereign means हमारी अपनी खुद की एक गवर्नमेंट है. वी आर नॉट लेड बाय एनीबडी एल्स. ओके, सो ऑल मेंबर्स हैव टू रिस्पेक्ट ईच कंट्री एंड ऑल्सो एक्सेप्ट दैट पर्टिकुलर कंट्री sovereign is having its own government free. Second one, what is the main second principle? Disagreement will be settled through peaceful. If there is some conflict or some disagreement, if you, this 193 member do not, they are different people, their opinion may not match, so what will happen? उनको क्या करना है? disagreements में को लड़ाई से settle नहीं करना है, they have to solve it peacefully. Okay. Third, threats. Threats means what? Threats means possibility of some danger, na? Or warning that as a person is going to hurt you or injure you. Dhamki, na? Like that. So threats and use of force will be avoided. No using forces, सैन्य बल नहीं यूज करना है, आर्मी नहीं यूज करनी है. Everything has to be solved with talks peacefully. The UN must receive support of all members in all activities. So the UN has got some members, 5 members of 5 countries are the permanent and 10 are non-permanent, temporary. So these 5 members also have to see, or the UN, United Nations organization has to see that all the members, support of all the members, should not do everything by their own. Ask everyone's opinion and view. Understood? Third one we have objectives. Objectives means उनके उद्देश्य क्या क्या है. Okay? Why they are forming this organization? क्यों बनाया है ये संगठन? To maintain international peace and security. The first objective. First उनका लक्ष्य क्या है कि हमें सारे देशों के बीच शांति होनी चाहिए, कोई लड़ाई झगड़ा नहीं होना चाहिए. To develop friendly relationships among the nation. All the members of the United Nations should be friends with each other. To cooperate in solving international economic, social, cultural and humanitarian problems. Now all the members have to support each other economically, socially, culturally and humanitarian problem. Now if a nation is facing any financial problem, any social or cultural problems, the United Nations members have to help that. Now also United Nations has to see humanitarian problem. Now humanitarian problem means a particular country or many countries are facing maybe famine. Famine means सूखा, अकाल पड़ जाना. Maybe किसी देश में अकाल आ गया है. So all the members of United Nations have to do something for that nation. Help it out. Maybe there is a conflict between 2 countries. Solve it out. That is humanitarian problem. Natural disaster, maybe earthquake came, maybe some flood came and plenty or much of the nation is destroyed and they are in need of help, then United Nations is supposed to, that means all the members are supposed to help it. Also, if a country is facing any pandemic or epidemic, and then other nations have to help it. Okay? So what is humanitarian problem is any problem, any natural disaster or any ill health related issues which will cause large scale of people to move from one place to other also. Okay? So United Nations members have to see that they have to help each other financially, socially, culturally, and if there is a humanitarian problem, which I gave you an example of, if there is a natural disaster like earthquake, flood, any sickness, to help each other out. To act as a center of harmonizing the activities of various nations in attaining the objective UN. So next important objective of UN is to act, become a leader to maintain harmony among all the nations to create world peace. Okay? And if you look at your book, the headquarters is shown to you on the first page. Here is shown the place is your UN headquarters in New York, and on the next page you are shown here the symbol, UN symbol. Okay, see here the UN symbol, here they have shown you some leaves. Okay, and inside there is a world map. So the UN symbol is a map of world surrounded by olive branches. जैतून की पत्तियां होती हैं, उसको चारों तरफ से घेरा हुआ है. That is the symbol of in a blue black background. So that's the symbol. Okay, so we have this much for today. about three things we have learned. United Nation formation, how it was formed. First, after the First World War, United League of Nations was made, which failed to serve its purpose. Again, Second World War was there. Then all the nations leaders came together. They prepared a blueprint, and also they prepared a charter, and they met together at San Francisco with 51 members to discuss about how they have to go about for the international peace. Principles I told you about: respecting each other, the culture, the sovereignty, okay, avoiding to give each other threat or using force. We have to solve things peacefully. And then we had seen the objectives. This much is for today, children. Very less. Please read it carefully. These three headings. And if you have any doubt, you have from school, you are given opportunity of live classes also. You can join the live class and ask me if you have any problem. Thank you. Have a good day. See you in the next class. Bye.